ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew themoo. I actually grabbed nothing off screen. I feel like I'm a really big fibber at the moment. I've got 30 of these things, so it won't be too terribly hard for me to grab this stuff. We've just got 9 to go. See, I'm already on my way. And see, we got 3 more. So we're up at 24. So, I mean, it won't be long now. But what I want to do, I want to go ahead and take these 2 guys out. They can't be killed with physical attacks. So what we do is we set ourselves on fire, and we make our way towards these guys, who are going to try to set me on fire, but...
To 2 nicer guys.
I'm gonna kick your butt, Whip.
You know what? You're,
I'm gonna kick your
alien attack. Alright, man, if you're gonna kick my butt, I guess, yeah, about that. I think we need to talk about this. There's a steamroller here, which you can't run because there's no gas, and we have gas right here.
You're not so tough. I rule.
I'm sorry? Speak up, I can't hear you.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm missing 6 of these things. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go grab these now or go back for them later. Decisions is what I'm doing. And it doesn't really matter in the long run if I get them now or later. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. And I'm going to come back for these in a later episode. So an episode may come up and I point out the fact that some of this stuff has changed. But we want to go ahead and just kind of progress forward. Because I don't want you to just sit there and watch me try to find this stuff. And I can't remember where it's at. And blah, 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 blah. You probably don't want to see that. Let's just make progress.
That jazz man holds the key to this large square. But he will require something from you.
The clock there holds a very important piece of the puzzle to how to solve this level. And it took me a little bit to figure this out. Man, I really wish a lot of this stuff would have been saved from my original try with this game. I really hate the fact that all of that stuff was lost. I mean, it bugs me sometimes. You're sitting there, you're playing a game, and you're having a really good go of things, and then all of a sudden, it's just like everything seems to work against you. You know what I mean? I'm sure if you've done Let's Plays that you've had problems like that before, and you press the black button for first-person view, and it doesn't tell you this now, but you can hold... Oh, actually, it won't do it now. So I'll just keep my mouth shut. But we're told that this jazzy guy apparently holds the key to us going to the next stage. So let's see what he has to say. Grab these, because we're going to need these. Let's talk to the fella. Hey, man, how you doing? What you got for me?
Excuse me, pal. I'm looking for someone. Tall lady, magical type, tied up. Have you seen her?
Museum's got many answers. Might have yours. Who knows? Let you in for a song.
A song? Isn't this a science museum?
Hey, this is the Big Easy. Come on. I just want somebody to jam with.
Alright, so we need to learn how to jam with the guy. So there's a number of different buildings here that we could take note of. Let me grab this extra life and then we'll start taking note of some of these. Drop down here, and here's a building right here that we can take note of. What does it say?
This looks educational. Open from 8 to 11 p.m.
Educational, you say? We're all about education here on the Moo Channel.
Shiny.
And let's go ahead and show this off before we grab the other Voodoo Power. So, yeah, that's what happens. We got a new Voodoo Power here. It is Bear Trap. I don't think I actually saw Bear Trap last time I played it. So let's go ahead and view it again. Yeah! Cut us right in half. I don't really think I need to be heading up now, so I'm going to hold off on that. There's a couple of things I just want to make note of. First of all,
Nice horsey. I didn't know statues could eat apples.
so we got that. We got a horse statue, and there are apples that are in front of it. Over here we have...
Open from noon to 3 p.m. 2 kung fu movies for the price of 3.
Kind of curious what's over here. So, 3
Open
p.m.
from noon to 3 p.m. 2 kung
So
fu
I've got
movies
to remember the times for this stuff. But there's another one over here that we need to pay attention to.
Costume ball, 5 to 8 p.m. Cash prizes. Costume.
All right. So apparently money's involved in that. Another place over here.
A jazz club. Live jams from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
And there's one more place that I want to show off real quick. We actually passed by it a moment ago and Vince didn't say anything. But, well.
Pawn shop. Open from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. These guys get up pretty
So,
early.
we've got a lot of stuff, we got a lot of stuff around here. By the way, the punch is your strongest attack, but it's not always the best one when you've got a bunch of enemies. So, start with this. We've got a mask here. And the costume ball is not open, so we've got to figure out how we can get into the costume ball. How do we get into the costume ball? Well, I think the first thing to do is let's go up, shall we? I think going up is the first way for us to start. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop this right here real quick, and I'll explain why in just a second. Jump, jump.
I wonder what the view is
And
like
he's
from
telling
the
us
bottom.
exactly what we need to know right now. But what I want to do is give... Yes, the statues in this game are a bit miraculous. A bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Sentient. That's it. The sentient statues. But watch what happens when I press X. If you drop back down from the clock tower, that gets you back up. So I do need to drop down so I can grab the mask again. Come on. Yeah, there we go. The mask isn't really important to us right this second. But what we want to do, it's 8. We're changing the time of the day, and you got to be careful, because those guys will do you in. And I think this is what I wanted. If not, I can just get my stuff kicked back up. And it looks like the door to this place is still closed. I think it's at 11 p.m. So I need to go back up and... Doop. And I am going to get the skull of this stage, and I'll show you how to get it in a moment. 11 p.m. And so... Ooh. Okay. Alright, what time is the party? What time is it? 11 p.m. There's something about this is all wrong. 11 p.m. What time is this again?
Costume ball. 5 to
Okay,
8 p.m.
so I am completely off right now. I'm like, it's at 11 p.m. Of course it's like late at night. I have trouble remembering when these things are in stages like this, so, whoops. So, all you gotta do is be mindful of the fact that there's an enemy up there, and it's not quite the proper time. I went too early. But just be mindful that those guys are going to try to jump on top of you. There we go. And so, we want to make ample use of this. And let's hop into the costume ball. Because they're cash prizes, and we might need some cash. So let's go inside.
Ah, freshly minted fake money.
Awesome. So, So my jumping ability...
Darn.
Oh, no. Oh, I was about to say, like, what happened to my cash? My hard-earned cash. My moolah. My money. So, I think that's from the movies. I've never been to the movies before. So, we're going to see if we can go to the movies now. I really want to check out 2 things that I missed when I originally played this, which I guess makes this good. So, I think it's around 2 p.m. Oop! Alright. I want to twist the camera. Am I gonna miss all of these? I'm gonna miss. I missed one. I missed one. I'll have to come back for that one in a moment. But I think this is open now. So when's when I run in with the money?
There's 2 hours I'll never get back.
Oh, I don't have the cash anymore. I don't have the cash anymore. Am I gonna have to go back and get another mask to get cash? That's mildly interesting. Whoop. No. Alright, so I'm going to go back and see if there is another way for me to get cash, or if cash is... No, I don't see cash over there. Is there another mask? Because I know what I'm supposed to do. I'll be back in a minute. So there is a mask, another mask, and we have to win another costume ball. So we're going to do one more thing out of turn, but let me go ahead and get the costume ball stuff back up and running, and we'll be back in a minute with more fake money.
Freshly minted fake money.
So, whoa! There we go. So, I went again and I got the last token off screen. But we've got more money, and we've got something else that's open now. Madam Kaufman's Risky Burlesque. What is this?
Certainly friendly.
Alright, so we got a big old kiss on the forehead. Meaning we can actually do what we're supposed to do now. I know what I need to do, and how easy it is to do, so we're going to grab the cash one more time, and I'll see you in just a moment.
printed fake money.
Alright, so we've got the cash. Let's do what we're actually supposed to do. And I think the first thing we need to do, I think it's 8 a.m. we need to get to, so we're around, I think it's between 8 and 10 a.m. So, we're kind of got a ways to go. And that's good enough. So I'm going to jump, and I'm going to go ahead and, like, float over this way, because it's going to be the easiest way for me to get there. And I think, between this stage and the next, I'm going to go and do some of the backtracking to grab the zombie dust that I need to grab.
This ought to be good for something.
So we ended up buying a trumpet. So that means, obviously, that we can play with the jazz man, right? Yeah. So let's go play with the jazz man. Yeah, I think I'm going to go grab some zombie dust between this level and the next one, because, yeah, I'm going to need the zombie dust all that I can get in a minute. But first, jazz man.
Man, good thing I don't have a nose, because you stink.
That is me. That is me. All right? Music is in my soul. All right? Just because you don't appreciate my ability to play from the heart does not mean that that you can say that my music stinks. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. So we need to actually do, though, what it is we can do to get out of this stage. So I'm going to let the horse kick me one more time. And I really like the mechanic here with the clock and just running across it. I'm going to go ahead and just go run backwards because it's the easiest way to get to where I need to be. So I think around midnight should be the perfect thing to do. And I'm going to run. And I ran so far away. Let's run in here. Alright, so we know what to do now. We've got jazz flowing through our souls. We have the sunglasses and the beret to prove it. Let's go talk to Big Daddy Bones. I don't remember if that's his name or not, but that's what we're going to call him at the moment. Big Daddy Bones. Alright. Hit me with it.
The boss will see you now, but watch your step. He's in a bad mood today.
Boss?
Alright, we're not going to go and visit with said boss. What I'm going to do to close out this episode is we're going to go this way, and we're going to hop up on the horse one more time. But we're not going to bother with the clock, because we're pretty much done with the clock now. We've done everything that we can do on this stage. And so let me, that. We're wanting to drop down here. We'll grab these, because these are important. And right here is what we're wanting. You got the skull right there. Grab that. Now, what I'm going to do, because the fact that it's going this way. You got to move quickly on this, because if you don't, it's not going to be good. Let the horse kick you. But don't jump up onto the clock tower, because you're going to try to jump and race this way. You gotta try to follow it quickly, because in a moment it's going to stop on the roof over here, and you should be able to collect it. And I'm telling you all this because I know where this is at. Grab it quickly. There it is. And while I'm up here, I'm going to grab the heart. I'm going to grab this. Grab the... So we have a long ways to go before we have all the zombie dust here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this an episode. And have we seen the recent one? Yeah, the Amble, we did see that. I don't know why I'm not thinking about that. Ooh. We do have a new one. Bomb. And let's look at Bomb, and we'll close out with that one. This is Andrew the Moo. You have a great day. Bye, guys.